At Standard Insulating Company, spray foam is very important to us. It's the best insulation product on the market. It's something we install in commercial projects, new constructions, additions, even existing homes. But sometimes we find ourselves in a position that a customer wants insulation, wants spray foam, but it's too small for us to bring our large trucks with the generators and air compressors and really large containers of foam, but we still want to be able to provide that spray foam experience and the benefits for that homeowner in that particular project. There's a product out for the do-it-yourselfers. It's a spray foam kit, and it can come in a variety of different sizes, but it provides you the opportunity to get that closed cell foam that you're looking for a much smaller project. One of the options that you have at home is a froth kit. That's a spray foam kit that's available anywhere online, locally at distributors, and it's available in 200 to 600 board feet sizes. That means you can get 200 1-inch coverage or 600 1-inch coverage, which is great for a rim joist or a small bathroom wall or a small renovation that you're doing and you really want the spray foam benefits, but it's maybe too small of a project for something like Standard Insulating to do. We want to make sure you're comfortable with the spray foam kits and that you get the most efficiency you possibly can for your DIY project. The first step is to protect yourself and the surroundings you're going to be spraying. You want to protect your body with a Tyvek suit. You need chemical-resistant gloves, a respirator system, and protective eyewear. You also want to protect the area around where you're spraying. Anything that gets overspray on it will not come off, so you want to make sure that you use plastic or cardboard to cover any finished areas in the space that you're going to be insulating that you can just throw away afterwards. If the foam gets on an object, it's not going to come off. The next step is going to be preparing the actual kit. The first thing we're going to do is open the kit up, make sure that all the parts are in the kit available to you, which is the tips, a lubricant for the tip, as well as the 2 containers. They're going to look a lot like propane tanks. Once we get those ready, we're going to pull the hose out, stretch it out to be prepared, and we're going to shake the container up for about 30 seconds and get it prepared for installation. A quick note about these kits, you want to keep them in storage between 70 and 90 degrees. If you're below 60 degrees, you're going to need to give the kit about 48 hours in a warmer environment so that the chemical is ready to spray. If you're over 90 degrees, the problem is the chemical will not react correctly and you will not get the yield that you want out of them. So be prepared to keep them in a conditioned space between 70 and 90 degrees. We're confident this kit is ready to go with the temperatures that we were storing them in. So the next step is going to prepare the gun. So the first step is to add the petroleum jelly. This is going to help create a seal for the tips, and also if you need to replace the tips at any time during your installation, you'll be able to easily remove it and put a new tip in. If you're spraying foam and you walk away from the tip for more than a few minutes, the tip will harden with foam and you'll need to add another tip. To add the tip, you want the square up to the top of the gun. You're going to push with some really good compression and you're going to hear it click. That's ensuring that the tip is on correctly. Once you're at that point, you're ready to pull the trigger and spray foam. The next step is to open the valves up completely on both sides. This is a very important step because the ratios need to be equal for the chemicals coming out. The chemical reaction is what actually creates the foam, and the ratio is an important aspect to make sure that you have good quality foam. The next step is to purge the chemical. You want to spray out for about 5 seconds to make sure that the chemicals coming out at the equal ratio and that there's good foam. Once you purge the kit and the chemicals coming through the hose are of good quality, you're ready to spray. We want to remind you that you should be spraying in 1-inch intervals. That means applying it with 1-inch thickness that will grow to about 2 inches, giving you an R14, which is a relatively good R value for the applications you may be looking for. A wall application, a rim joist application. If you're looking to spray more than 2 inches, what you need to do is wait for the foam on that first application to cure. If you don't do that, you could be potentially setting yourself up for a fire hazard. So 1-inch intervals, don't inject the foam in any closed space, and spray so that you can get a great application and great R value with a great product. Upon completion of your project, if you still have chemical left and you want to store the kit that you have, close the valves real tight and store it in a 70 to 90 degree storage area. The kit should be good for about 30 days. The longer that you hold it up, the less likely the chemical will react later on. You should have extra tips for later on applications, and when you remove that tip with the Vaseline in it, you'll be able to add another tip as quickly as you did the first time. If you're done with the project and you don't have use for the kit anymore, you want to make sure that you let go of all the chemical that's in it. So you basically need to purge it. You want to purge it out on a plastic sheet outside. Again, with that 1-inch application, get rid of all the chemical and then dispose of the whole unit in regular garbage. If you have any further questions about spray foam, DIY spray foam, when and where to use it, give Standard Insulating a call. We're available to answer any questions and come out and evaluate your home and find out whether or not you can do it or you need us to help you.